Good evening, Brazos Valley. Thanks for joining us for KAGS News at 10. I'm Jordan Adams. When we see unaccompanied children at the border, images of separation, detention, or reunification may come to mind. But what happens when if these kids get to illegally stay and make a life here in the United States? Our border reporter Anastasia Bolton and photojournalist Eric Derlius has one such story.
Second chances are a beautiful thing, but they can come at a cost. Oscar Gonzalez knows. He first felt it when he was just 7 years old.
It's hard. It's really hard.
His mom left Honduras and her kids.
I didn't understand what was happening,
to find a better way to feed them, to work in the United States, to find her second chance.
I probably thought it was just gonna be a regular, that she was gonna go work and then come back later,
When you're 7, you can't really grasp what mom is doing and why. You just miss seeing her. Oscar just missed his mom.
It was really hard for all of us.
Oscar lived with grandma, had to drop out during middle school and work.
Back home, if you want to go to school, it's a lot of money you have to pay. And also, there's a lot of responsibility that you have, that you need to work.
10 years after his mom left at 17, and against her advice, he decided to make his own way to the U.S.
That's what I started to think about, the second chance that I wanted in life. I wanted to go to school. I wanted to have a decent job. And I was kind of scared. You hear a lot of stories that, some people, they leave their house and they never come back.
Oscar says he walked a lot of the way and took the train known as La Bestia to get closer to the border.
They tell you not to fall asleep, but it just, the night's too long, days are too long. They will fall asleep, and the next thing you heard is just someone falls to the wheels. And trust me, you just heard that scream at nighttime. It's terrifying. It's horrible, and you don't know. And you don't know what to do. So you just pray to God, asking Him to help you to get where you need to be, and you try to move on.
Oscar says he crossed the border in Laredo, eventually surrendered to Border Patrol, and was released from detention to his mom, seeing her for the first time since he was a little boy.
I opened the door and I see this short woman. I closed the door and I turned back around. I did not recognize her.
The price of second chances is high.
The only thing I knew about her was her voice. It isn't my mom.
But the rewards are what push us to try.
I remember I hugged her and I couldn't believe it. I was like, Mom, I'm so sorry, but I couldn't recognize you. It was a beautiful moment.
There have been many beautiful moments in the decades since. High school graduation, college, love. An immigration judge granted Oscar permanent residency. Oscar says he will never take the second chance for granted.
I had to make it worth it. The way that I'm living now, it's not the American dream, it's my dream. It's a long journey, and I'm just learning. I'm taking day by day. When I look back, yes, I made it.
In Houston with Eric Derlius.
It's worth everything.
I'm Anastasia Bolton.
Oscar works in logistics. He recently became an American citizen. He told us he's not registered yet, but he's looking forward to voting for the first time.